Welcome to my channel Master English Stories. Thank you for your support, subscribe and share. He was bitten by a snake. He was bitten by a snake. He was bitten by a snake. She was loved by everyone. She was loved by everyone. She was loved by everyone. They were amazed by the fireworks. They were amazed by the fireworks. They were amazed by the fireworks. He was guided by his intuition. He was guided by his intuition. He was guided by his intuition. She was influenced by her parents. She was influenced by her parents. She was influenced by her parents. They were surrounded by enemies. They were surrounded by enemies. They were surrounded by enemies. He was betrayed by his friend. He was betrayed by his friend. He was betrayed by his friend. She was praised by her teacher. She was praised by her teacher. She was praised by her teacher. They were welcomed by the host. They were welcomed by the host. They were welcomed by the host. He was followed by a dog. He was followed by a dog. He was followed by a dog. She was accompanied by her sister. She was accompanied by her sister. She was accompanied by her sister. They were supported by their fans. They were supported by their fans. They were supported by their fans. He was injured by a fall. He was injured by a fall. He was injured by a fall. She was healed by a miracle. She was healed by a miracle. She was healed by a miracle. They were affected by the storm. They were affected by the storm. They were affected by the storm. He was elected by the people. He was elected by the people. He was elected by the people. She was appointed by the president. She was appointed by the president. She was appointed by the president. They were dismissed by the boss. They were dismissed by the boss. They were dismissed by the boss. He was arrested by the police. He was arrested by the police. He was arrested by the police. She was released by the judge. She was released by the judge. She was released by the judge. They were convicted by the jury. They were convicted by the jury. They were convicted by the jury. He was attacked by a bear. He was attacked by a bear. He was attacked by a bear. She was defended by her brother. She was defended by her brother. She was defended by her brother. They were rescued by a helicopter. They were rescued by a helicopter. They were rescued by a helicopter. He was invited by his friend. He was invited by his friend. He was invited by his friend. She was rejected by her date. She was rejected by her date. She was rejected by her date. They were married by a priest. They were married by a priest. They were married by a priest. He was cheated by his partner. He was cheated by his partner. He was cheated by his partner. She was divorced by her husband. She was divorced by her husband. She was divorced by her husband. They were separated by fate. They were separated by fate. They were separated by fate. He was educated by his mentor. He was educated by his mentor. He was educated by his mentor. She was employed by a company. She was employed by a company. She was employed by a company. They were trained by a coach. They were trained by a coach. They were trained by a coach. He was rewarded by his efforts. He was rewarded by his efforts. He was rewarded by his efforts. She was motivated by her goals. She was motivated by her goals. She was motivated by her goals. They were challenged by their rivals. They were challenged by their rivals. They were challenged by their rivals. He was confused by the riddle. He was confused by the riddle. He was confused by the riddle. She was amused by the joke. She was amused by the joke. She was amused by the joke. They were entertained by the show. They were entertained by the show. They were entertained by the show. He was satisfied by the result. He was satisfied by the result. He was satisfied by the result.